to the 33. From the 33, here's second down at 7. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. Second straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. Third down, here's McCaffrey. And he's not going to get anywhere close to the marker as they'll stop him well short of the yellow line. So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Purdy looking to throw. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Now the Bears electing to call a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field of the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it.
And he will fight his way into the end zone for a touchdown. Christian McCaffrey taking it in from 7 yards away. And the 49ers are on the board first here this afternoon. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. To throw, Williams. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And this will be a Bears first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Caught by Allen. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Play action. Now Williams. And he'll go right back to Allen. That's complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. This duo locked in. 14 yards there and a first down. From the gun, here's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man. That's Keenan Allen. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's second down. They'll go play action here with Williams. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Cole Kmet, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bears are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Second down and 4. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. They find some open field here. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 37. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains. On first down, this is McCaffrey. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 44 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. What a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. From the 13 now, they work on first and 10. You see Purdy. He's going to shift them around. They'll look to throw now on first down. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down. Now a timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. They'll try and power it in with Juszczyk. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They run it with Mason. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Jordan Mason as the first half is winding down. And the Niners have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45, out of bounds at the 44. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Throwing is Williams. Steps away to his left. He finds his target, Allen. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And he returns this to the 22. Third quarter starts with a run from Swift. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. Tough one there. First drive of the third quarter, throwing interception, and now a chance that they could be in even a bigger hole if they can convert this into points.
Yeah, but how good do you feel if you're that defensive coordinator right now? Because you just know that the head coach looked at him and said, turn him loose, big man. And he'd be able to take a few extra chances playing with this type of a lead, and boy, it paid off.
62 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Hey, it's not the most spectacular play, but I think most teams will take that every single time for the first play of a drive. Begin the series with positive yardage and set yourself up for a very manageable second down.
Another run with McCaffrey on second down. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it sets him up first and goal.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there. But that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
McCaffrey is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score one touchdown,
you want two.
You're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is third and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now fourth and goal. It's kind of an interesting decision. One-score game, third quarter. What do you do?
Yeah, I'm willing to go out on the limb on this one and go for it. And here's why. If I set it up right now and go get the touchdown, I'm in firm control of this ball game, and my team has a ton of confidence. If I don't get it, hey, I rely on my defense. And if somehow they go downfield on me and score, so be it. I want to be in control and in firm control right now.
And his kick is indeed good, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
2nd and 10 here as we roll along in quarter number 3 from Santa Clara. Here's Williams. Flush to his right. The ball comes out, but this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Offensively, they're just not playing a very clean football game right now. This deficit, there's a fumble. Good news for them, at least. That went out of bounds.
You're exactly right, and as they breathe a sigh of relief, you know they're looking at the scoreboard, thinking to themselves, if we turn it over there, things could really get rough for us trying to make a comeback in this game.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Williams. And that is incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try it now with Swift. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. To throw, it's Williams. Flushed out right. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down. Looking to throw is Williams. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And the 49ers are going to...
Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. All is teed up. It's their punter, Torrey Taylor, to do the honors. And away we go from East Rutherford. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. As a man, it's Tyler Conklin. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 28. He beams one deep right side. He's got it deep downfield. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Here's Brees Hall on the ground for the first time. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. That was Montez Sweat who took him down. From the 21. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. Working quickly here. Rodgers throwing on 3rd down. Puts a little too much into this one. That's too high. Brings up 4th down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They'll go for it. Rodgers. They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything, and boy, did they ever attack it.
Here's Swift to start the drive. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Kate, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Working from the gun, Williams. Swift hauls it in. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, here's Williams. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Jets take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their first possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
Offense up to the line fast. Putting the tight end in motion. They give on 2nd to Hall. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. All right, right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from MetLife coming right up. Back now for the second quarter, and the Jets, they've got to look towards that end zone. First down throw by Rodgers. This one's caught. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got first and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. An early jump and the flags come in. I think this is going to go against the defense. So he jumped too early, and that's going to cost him 5 yards. This offense in position now. It's first and goal. It's a design boot. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it'll be second and goal.
Hey, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Able to hit home, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Home. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jets get the game's first points here in the second. Breece Hall with the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to fourth and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop him on third and goal.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Here's DeAndre Carter with the return. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And that nearly got him to midfield. He's out of bounds just a yard or 2 short.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First down, here's Swift. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Brought to a halt by C.J. Mosley. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Off the play fake, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Flat out a tremendous call. Perfect timing to blitz the corner, and the result proves it. There was barely time for the QB to set himself up to throw, let alone look downfield for a target before he was absolutely decked by somebody who I think enjoyed that chance to rush the passer.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Williams from the gun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. On 4th down, it's Williams. And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Throwing on first down, Rodgers. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. The Bears decide to call their first timeout. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Markers reset, ball at the 37. To the air here on first down, Rodgers. That one way too far up there. They can't connect. Wanted to fit that one into Devontae Adams. And now they face second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Conklin brings it in. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
They'll throw again, Rodgers. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. All set up now for 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Rodgers. That's brought in by Lazard. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Throwing once again, Rodgers. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
It's no good. An easy kick, but he hangs it right. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. Starting from the 5. Oh, he showed some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, You just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. DJ Reed brings him down that time. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. Just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for him here. Taking a deep shot here. Toward Moore, but it's intercepted. And the Jets get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often, coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. He'll get this one to Adams. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with Hall. And he could not get there. They stop him right at the line. Offense in the hurry up here. Looking to throw. Throw caught by his running back. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of that marker. We've got a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them a possession.
1st down throw by Williams. Has his man. It's Swift. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Williams to throw on 1st. Oh no, they get him yet again! And the Jets get the football back at midfield. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
We had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And it sets up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's brought down for a loss. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that brings up 4th and long. Back to throw it. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards. And the Bears get it back on the final play of the quarter. That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. New set of downs for him from the 46. Running behind center with Swift. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a first down pickup.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Going run again with Swift. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches. Staying grounded with Swift. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
First down, Williams. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He's on the move. He's on the move. And he goes out approaching that 10-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway. Ugh.
Swift gets it on the option. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Williams. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. He's back to throw. Rolling out to his left. Swift hauls it in. And a massive hit near the goal line to keep him out of the end zone. Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Looking to throw it. Escapes out to the left. Pushing for the end zone. And it lost the football. It's not loose. And it's recovered by the offense, but Brock gets 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Taylor has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Gibson now to return. Returns looking good so far. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. So 2nd down coming up. To throw. Oh my goodness, it's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the defense has come through. They're in the end zone, and that gives them the lead. Tie game, final quarter, the final minutes and seconds ticking away, Brock. I mean, this is dream scenario for a defender to have the chance to score the potential game winner.
Yeah, I'll raise my hand and sometimes at a fault for too many times think about the quarterback. Oh,
Yep.
This is the moment you live for. Oh, you got to maximize this situation. It's the same mindset for these defenders, and when they capitalize on it, well, you could see the celebration by his teammates.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Chooses to bring this one out. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
Hey, Kate, the best kick returners I was ever around, really at any level, they want this opportunity. They want their chance to help their team. They know they're down, but they also know that return, especially a good one like this, can set the offense up for success.
Throwing now. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Now to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Kevin Byard comes up with it. And the Bears make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
On the carry, it's Swift. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. The Jets take their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Offense to the line for 2nd down. They are on the counter with Swift. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
3rd and just 2 to go. They'll run now with Swift. And again, they stall him out at the line. He couldn't get it. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. That's all they had. So the offense free to start running the clock down now. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Setting up to pass. That's cut beyond the marker. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. What a call. They wind up with 12 on 4th down and pull off the conversion. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Going to be a victory for the Bears as they drop to a knee here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So the Bears take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
All of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. And Goff going to look to throw right away. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
And let's face it, what we just saw there, not a surprise, is it? I mean, this is what he does well. And if you don't tackle him as soon as he catches the ball, this is the end result. Big yardage afterwards.
Got the speed, the agility, so good with run after catch. And we're only in the first quarter, so they better get a wrangle and a hold on that quickly.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And what's really difficult to try and defend him is if you want to press him so that you get him on the ground quickly after the catch, a lot of times he'll just run past you at the initial point of contact, and he'll go deep.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4, 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. Now Goff looking to change the play. Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Give him 6 yards, and they do convert on 3rd.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
To throw is Goff. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Well, whatever script they put together for this offensive drive, Charles, seems to be working. I'm curious to see if this defense will make any adjustments here.
Things certainly going according to plan, aren't they? I mean, the way they're advancing the football, it's like they're on the practice field having one of their better days. But instead, it's game day, and they're moving the ball downfield with purpose.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Gibbs on the toss left. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That good for 19 and a 1st down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play call.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. David Montgomery. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Lions will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off. Let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. As they've got it as we resume action. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Velus Jones now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. They go here with a former Lion. It's DeAndre Swift. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick 1st down. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
That pass complete to Moore. It'll be a gain of 5, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. Pretty good job defensively. Thought he was going to get it, but they knew where that marker was, and they stopped him just short of it.
What it does is emphasize that strategic football and situational football is not just played on the offensive side, is it? Defense understanding, as you noted, where the first down marker was and making sure they didn't get there.
And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big third down pickup to keep their drive alive.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Looking to throw is Williams. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. That sack courtesy of Jack Campbell.
But you just knew that these rushers were eager to do that today. Put him on the ground. Their plan? Introduce themselves individually to this rookie quarterback. They set a load a big way there with a loss of double-digit yards on that sack.
To the air, Williams. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Moore. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Throwing is Williams. And he fires one, but incomplete.
I like the call. It looked like the right time to dial up a running back screen. But this one got disrupted right from the start and ends up falling incomplete.
Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They'll go. Here's Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And Allen's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on fourth. To the air once more. Williams. And he will find his man on the outside. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
To throw, Williams. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Just nowhere to go with the football. He was forced to put that one into Lake Michigan. I think his receivers have to do a better job of working free because he didn't have anywhere to go at all on that play.
From the gun, here's Williams. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll look to throw for it with Williams. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. Keenan Allen, as the first half is winding down. And the Bears have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Walking into the stadium, we saw a ton of people donning the jerseys of this rookie quarterback, so you know they love that opening drive, and he throws a touchdown pass.
He gave a little bit of confirmation about what they had hoped, right? Because they thought they had a quarterback. They're thinking they have a quarterback. You do this, they believe they've got a quarterback. Look up, elbowing each other up in the stands. That's our guy.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Well, now how about this return? And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 40, right around the 39, so solid starting field position. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. The final shot before break here. Goff. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams. As time expires in the first half. And the Lions would extend their lead here just before halftime. And just before the half ends, the prayer is answered. Defensively, a disaster there.
I know often we're surprised when this actually works. I mean, the excitement level goes way up, but maybe we shouldn't be, because I know as a defender, you've got to play the ball in this situation, but you can't interfere with the receiver because, remember, it's a spot foul, and it'd be first and goal if it happens in the end zone, and you don't want to give up that play, and that little bit of hesitancy often works really well for offensive guys.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. No return here for Carter, and this will be a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's second down. Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter. Swift going to try up the middle, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, and right now they've just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. But I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
This to Laporta, right side. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Gibbs straight ahead. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Here's Goff. Throw left side complete. That's Gibbs. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. He'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Goff now to throw. This one swung out to Montgomery. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Now back to the ground. Here's Gibbs. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
A shotgun snap for Goff. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. Straight ahead with Gibbs here. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. An effective 7-yard third down conversion. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now it's Goff. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Now Goff. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 13-yard line. 11 more yards there, and this methodical drive continues.
How about a nod to the sequence of plays they're putting together here? This has been death by 1,000 paper cuts on this drive. But this is one of their best plays yet, and they're able to move it down into the red zone.
Here's Goff. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Goff going to shift him around. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They've got it 1st and goal as they search for what could be a game-sealing touchdown. Gibbs, he is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
And even with the loss on 1st down, they did a nice job holding on to the football. And they can still run it 2 more times and take some time off the clock and even take some of the timeouts away from the defense and then possibly kick a field goal and go up 2 scores. They're in a great spot.
Again, it's Gibbs. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs, a 6-yard touchdown run. And the Lions have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. And the kick makes it through, but flags come flying in as well. It appears we're going to get a roughing call tacked on. Well, trailing here in the 4th quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. To throw, it's Williams. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing a throw. Now they've got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down, and don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Jack Campbell able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. This definitely four-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here. Here's Williams. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is getting close to a no-win situation now. They've got one final shot. They're on their end of the field, and it's 4th and long. This might require a little extra razzle-dazzle to get it done.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. We are just about 4 miles off the shore of Lake Erie at Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, New York. And we are underway in Buffalo. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down, but a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
An awful lot of congestion in the middle third of the field, but how about our defensive tackle right there? He didn't just hold the line. He provided some push and smacked the ball carrier down for a loss.
Working out of the gun, Williams. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have the Bears' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care how many times we say it, I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit. From the shotgun, a throw for Williams.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. To throw once more, here's Williams. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. Here's 2nd and 10. And that's complete to the right side. It's Allen. And out of bounds right around the 20. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in 3rd in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Williams. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Bears post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen, a short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Now a first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Allen going to change the look here. Allen, off play action. Flush to his right. And it is caught. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
This taken in by Kincaid. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the 2nd quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
From the gun, it's Allen. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Back back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Boy, how about the speed with which this offense can get down the field? It's taking them no time at all to get down here, and now they're set up with a first and goal.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Allen taking it himself. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Now this time, Allen will throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
All right, everybody in the house had to figure that was going to be a 1-yard plunge. I know I was fooled. How about you?
Absolutely. Had to readjust my eyes when it was a play fake. Good job defensively, though, to not bite.
Too bad that didn't end the series. They still have to hold in there.
Davis is in. Touchdown, Bills. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And they take the lead here at 7-6. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. We've got a little more than a minute to go. I think the offense is saying, hey, all we need here, a field goal, and we can take the lead into intermission.
Well, I think that's what the goal should be. Give your kicker a chance to give you those 3 points. But in the meantime, if someone falls asleep on the defensive side, you might take advantage of that and get a big shot downfield too.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25. To the air, Williams. Dancing to his left. The improv act there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking to throw to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the first down and then some.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Kind of a fine line when you're setting up a screen. You don't want to throw it too early and have the defense react too quickly. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late. And that way it's not formed perfectly. Got to make sure you hit it just right.
They'll fake the give. Now Williams. He finds his target, Allen. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Williams going to look to throw again. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Throwing is Williams. Goes with the out route and completes it to Swift. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. They got to get to the 20 to keep the drive alive on third down. To throw, Williams. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bills are going to get the football here at their own 23. That pick hurts a little extra because it was third down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
It's what you call a rookie mistake. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, the great coach has said football is really a simple game. Rush theirs, protect yours. And he's talking about those guys throwing the football. In this situation, the rush won, hitting the quarterback and forcing him into an incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10. Allen going to throw. Swinging this out wide here for Cook. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before half for Allen. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now he fires deep for Shakir. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. But there's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes, it's a cliche, but they can get it done.
Looking to throw is Williams. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
This is Swift on the counter. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Give him a loss of 6 yards, and it brings up third down.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. From the gun, here's Williams. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Still 9 yards to go on 2nd down from the 27. So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. So after the sack, Allen and the Bills with work to do on 3rd and long. And now an audible here into something else. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Whenever we talk about moving the sticks and controlling the football, there's a great example right there. Those are the 3rd downs you need to convert to win football games. We're in the 3rd quarter of this one, and this is a tight one. In order to maintain pace, keep the ball away from the other team, and put points on the board, those are the plays they need to continue to convert.
Again, he'll find Samuel for the completion. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a 1st.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring us to the end of this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he's able to pick up the 1st down here before he goes down at the 26. They're able to convert with a gain of 4. They couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Now Cook running right. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. Up the middle to Davis. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. Allen. Setting up the screen for Cook. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away. Cook going to take this down just short of the goal line. He got 3, but could not get the ball over the chalk.
This is where coaches have to have spent a lot of time going over situations with their players, because him getting tackled there is not the worst thing in the world. You're going to run more plays, right? Clock's going to go. But his thought process is getting into the end zone. It's counterintuitive for him to actually go down in this spot.
Yeah, but like you say, you don't want to get in the end zone too. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the 4th. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Allen. Buying time to his left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run and he had the marker in his sight. But I certainly didn't expect him to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with his 4th down call.
The kick by Bass is good. And they bump the lead up to 4 now at 10-6. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now, because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So after knocking through the field goal, here's Bass to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Able to find Komet. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. Now this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here 1st down. Back to throw. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. That's Matt Milano firing in from his linebacker position. What a game we were treated to in this one. And on that final play, they had a chance. They had the ball just beyond midfield. One final shot, but couldn't get it done, and they suffered the loss.
Yeah, and you mentioned how they had a chance on that final play, and getting into midfield gave them that opportunity, hoping they can find their way to the end zone and make that miracle happen. A really good ending to an entertaining contest, though.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Throwing right away is Williams. He'll get that complete to his tight end, Cole Kmet. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Here's Williams. Escapes the sack. Flushed out right. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8. Now a 2nd and 2. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Working out of the gun, Williams. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
Off the play fake, it's Williams. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd.
One thing you always worry about when he breaks the pocket is he going to take off with it? That time, the pressure was starting to close in. And he's just got to throw this one away.
To throw, it's Williams. Steps away to his left. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. On play action, here's Williams. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Sacked on the corner blitz by Marlon Humphrey. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. We're scoreless after 1. To the air, Williams. Dancing to his left. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Williams. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens are going to get the football here as the ball will 20. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he's going to have a Ravens first down as he's able to take this up to the 30-yard line.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. Pushes him over. A second pin has fallen. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. A first down carry for Henry. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Jackson going to keep it running right. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield. He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 29-yard line.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down. They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Now Jackson. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. Henry diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So important in this league to capitalize on the other team's mistakes. And here they force the turnover on the opening drive, then come right down and score.
And I would add that it's important to capitalize on other teams' mistakes early. That way, you build confidence for yourself and your team. You start playing a little more freely. And you let the other guys know we're prepared to play.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. 2nd and 10. Not wanting to take a chance this time, they'll keep it on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Just the 1 touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Their defense has pitched the shutout. Now they probably need to deliver a little breathing room, maybe make it a 2-score game as they've got it 1st and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. Running from the gun with Henry. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. In motion, Aguilar. 2nd down, they go again with Henry. And once again, he's going to be stopped up behind the line. 2nd straight play. Shades of the 85 Bear defense a little bit. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line. Well short of the first. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Now Lamar changing the look. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Henry again on 2nd down. And he's going to take this down close to a first down at about the Bears' 27. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. 10th carry now for Derrick Henry. Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. An audible here to get a new look. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, 1-score game. 1st and 10 here. Off the option, here's Henry. And he gets it down close to the 10-yard line. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is, first guy there, hold him up. 2nd, 3rd guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's over.
The battle in the trenches never more important than right now. This is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And some strong running. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Lamar Jackson scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Ravens have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and it's now 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Next to the beautiful San Francisco Bay, 40 miles from where Candlestick Park once stood. We're at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, California. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And we're off from Levi's Stadium. Valus Jones now on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And that's good for a gain of 5. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. A tight end in motion now. Here's Swift on 2nd down. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. That was Devondre Campbell making the tackle.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Off the play fake, Williams. Escapes the pocket. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Third down, here's Williams. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward, is still about a yard out of that. That was Darrell Taylor in to make the stop. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Throw left side, complete. And that will not be enough for a first down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
3rd down, 1 yard to go. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
So through 1, this game, more for you defensive maestros out there. Couple of zeros. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Purdy setting up that play action. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he got free. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Shotgun snap for Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to have to regroup after this one. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. He finds space for a few yards that time. That tackle made by Tremaine Edmonds. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Purdy to throw it. Into the hands of Kittle. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
On first down, they'll run. And he's got 5, and we've got our 2-minute warning. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun is Purdy. A lot of guys there, and it's intercepted. And the Bears get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
First down throw by Williams. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And that is a big hit right after that catch, so the play limited to maybe just a couple yards. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Rolling left, buying some time. That's caught. Keenan Allen. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams to throw on first. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here. Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
Well, it was bad enough that the previous run went backwards. You've got to have balance in this league. I mean, really do. There's no chance offensively to find sustained success unless you present run and pass to a defense. And right now, this defense is owning your run game.
That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And they'll only have time for one play before halftime. One last play before the break. A final throw before the break. And that throw just too high for him. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We've seen one half of football and no points just yet. Let's see who can finally break that deadlock here in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's a give up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Finds his target, Mason. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a pickup of 34 yards, and that's a 49er first down. Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
Whole bunch of credit goes to just about everybody on that offense. Guys up front needed to give the QB enough time to let that play develop. Excellent effort by that receiver to stay alive and for the quarterback to scan the field and find his completion.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The 49ers take the lead right away in half number 2. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Running behind center with Swift. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chicago 1st down. Staying grounded with Swift. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Going run again with Swift. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Bears have the ball, and they're going to need to... Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Now an inside handoff to Swift. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
On 3rd down, here's Swift. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Swift gets it on the option. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On the give, it's Swift. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We've reached the 2-minute warning in Santa Clara. Bears down by a touchdown. Third and a lone yard coming up. Back to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they're left with 4th and short. They'll run it for Swift. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that 1st down before the hit.
4th down, pressure on him. He was not backing down for a second. Nice effort to carry the rock. More importantly for his offense to get a 1st down.
Looking to throw it. Getting out to his left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Throwing now. Oh, he lost the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play.
You know, Kate, we talk about these wide receivers all the time and their incredible body control, but I'll say this, these pass rushers in this day and age, the body control they have to get home on these sacks, but more importantly, to create these strip sacks is so hard to do, and that is a master's class in how to take the ball away. Well done.
1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5. The Bears decide to call their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Gotta hurry this to the line. Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Buying some time right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson has it. Well, okay, I guess we've got a couple of very giving teams today, Brock. One side coughs it up with a fumble, then the other side graciously hands it right back with the interception.
Hey, listen, if you like playmaking defenses, then you like this game right here. These defenses, they're the ones supplying the big plays, and they're putting their stamp on this game.
Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Here he is to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. And the whistles go off, so we got a timeout. 9 seconds left in the game. They have themselves another 1st and 10. To throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap. Thought he had a touchdown there. So that brings up 2nd down. One final shot here. It's taken in by Roma Dunze. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to one of the legendary venues in the sport, historic Soldier Field in Chicago. All right, we're just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. Now an opening past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go.
I'm not sure if there's anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. And something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Williams to throw on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run, and it's Hall. He'll have a Jets 1st down as he gets this one up past the 30.
This is how you draw up your opening possession when you're on the road. The longer the drive goes, the quieter the crowd gets. Continue to mix in that run game. Let's see if they can finish off by putting this ball in the end zone.
On 1st down, they go right back to Hall. Well, they weren't going to get him the 2nd time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Mike, I have to be honest. When offenses come up with run play designs, blocking the corner is not really a big priority. But in this case, great job not only forcing it on the outside, but defeating the block, coming up and making the tackle, and keeping it to no gain.
Second down, Rodgers. He's got his man, Devontae Adams. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
It's 1st down, and it's Hall. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground, will open up things as the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. And nothing doing on that one. He'll go down behind the line.
And you could tell pretty quickly, Mike, that once the quarterback started chopping his feet, that there was nowhere for him to go. Great job by the defense, not only reading quarterback run, but getting him down behind the line.
From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Third and long for Rodgers. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line. First and 10. Here's Williams. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the first quarter. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. A run here with Swift. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third down, it's Williams. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
Here's Torrey Taylor now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And we will not see a return on this one, as it will be marked down. We're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Second down and 8. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Let's make no mistake about it, Mike. I mean, this passing game, it just has not been very efficient here in the first half. I mean, they've produced more yards on the ground than through the air, and incompletions like that certainly aren't going to help.
On third down, Rodgers. The ball's out. One of his teammates there to take it back in. To play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll come back to Soldier Field. Following this, on comes Thomas Morstead, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And not the greatest of kicks there. They're going to mark it on this side of midfield. So they come to the line for first down and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a first down. From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. On second down, it's Williams. That is hot. What a throw. Cole Kmet. Touchdown, Bears.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket. Let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
To return, it's Isaiah Davis. A good return as he takes it across the 30. A first down throw from Rodgers. To the left side, and Adams has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Off the play fake, Rodgers. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Tyreek Stevenson.
You know, Mike, anytime a team can go nickel or dime and come off the field with an interception, I just am constantly reminded of the importance of defensive back depth when you're building an NFL roster. I mean, think back. This is not the old NFL base 3-4, base 4-3. Offenses are going to roll out 2, 3, 4 high-level wide receivers at you in this pass-first modern era. If you can't roll out 5 DBs and all of them hold their own and be trusted to hold up, you are going to struggle defending these pass-first modern offenses.
A play fake. Now Williams. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the defense has it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop just under 30 seconds to go in this second quarter. Rodgers. That's complete. It's Malachi Corley. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, Rodgers. That one caught by Adams. That's his 3rd catch of this first half and good enough for a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurate?
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by T.J. Edwards.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Hard running there. He'll get this only to about the 13. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Just the lone touchdown in that first half of action. 7-0 is our score. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's where the coach is, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. A give. Here's Hall. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. It was Kevin Byard that time to make the play. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. Looking to throw. It's Rodgers. Pass caught right side by Conklin. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. We'll try to run for it with Hall. And he's going to be brought down right on that yellow line with the official signal. He's got enough for the first down. Now Rodgers. He'll find Hall out of the backfield. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Jets first down. On the handoff, here comes Hall. And he'll manage to bring this down to about the 37. Andrew Billings from the interior there to bring him down. Here's 2nd and 6. Play action now with Rodgers. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play. They went for it all on that one and just a little bit off. Ball winds up hitting the ground. They've got to move forward. The opportunities are out there. Better execution, better location, and they got some big plays in their future.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Jets are going to be looking at a 1st and goal. He's out of bounds at the 3-yard line. Give him 16 there and a 1st down. A tight end in motion now. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. Now it is 1st and goal. To the air once more. It's Rodgers. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get it?
And he will drive his way into the end zone. Aaron Rodgers. Touchdown, Jets. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Allen in motion. Williams to throw on 2nd down. He'll go right back to Komet. He's got it again. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. They'll run. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
That's a heck of a run right here, Mike. Tie game, 4th quarter. Everything's on the line. Can you win in the trenches? Can the threat of that run continue to balance off the pass? And that's a big gain there as they try to go take this lead.
They'll stick to the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's into the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Chicago. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Davis now to return it. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's A-Rod. That's to the right side. He's got Corley. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his tight end, Conklin. He's close to a 1st down. To gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2-minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
The master of play action, Rodgers. He'll get it inside the 20. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a 1st down. They'll run. It's Hall. And the defense all over this one. They knock him down. It'll go down as a loss of 2. Working out of the gun, it's Rodgers. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win. And the crowd rising to make this even more difficult. That's going to be caught. Not playing for the OT. They get the 2-point conversion and take the lead here in the final minute. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. DeAndre Carter on the return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Well, it's safe to say this offense now is entering desperation mode. They have such a long way to go with such little time to do it. You're thinking chunk plays, get out of bounds. You have to stop the clock and continue to pick up as much yardage as you can to, at the very least, be in position to take one Hail Mary shot to the end zone.
The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. And now it's going to be 3rd down.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out, and this game is over. So this one, a win for the visiting Jets. They were able to handle the elements. They're going to wind up victorious here in the snow. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. The veteran Chris Boswell ready to get things going. Off we go from Soldier Field. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He's going to run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
Here's 2nd and 2. Here's Williams. Oh, intercepted on the 2nd play of the game. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
They'll run. This is Jaylen Warren. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's Russ. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Wilson. That is hard. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
They'll run with Harris. Whoa. Down to the goal line. No signal. Is he in? They'll say it did not break the play, but a real solid gain on 1st and goal. One more time. It's Harris. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. Wilson to the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. This caught to the goal line and in. Najee Harris. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell on for the point after. He's got it. And the Steelers will take a 7-0 lead. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. Velus Jones now on the return. Now on the return, he has lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short. Another run here, another run by Swift. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 14-0 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. 3rd and a yard. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift.
As a play caller, those are the plays that just drive you crazy, Mike. You think you're going to pick up the 1st down, you get tackled just shy of the sticks, and now a little bit of a gamble here on 4th down.
No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for 4th down. going for it. Here's Williams. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. And he's going to have the Bears first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on fourth down. Here's Williams now to throw. He finds the veteran Keenan Allen. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. To throw it again, it's Williams. That's hauled in at the 2. The Bears are going to have a first and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
They'll run with Swift, and he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Go with their fullback trying to get it. This defense backed up but stepping up. No gain on the play. It stays at the 3. They'll try and throw, and here's Williams. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Keenan Allen, touchdown Bears.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Russ. He'll let this go for Pickens. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, it's Wilson. He's got his man. It's Pickens. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Throwing again, Wilson. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. A 19-yard pickup there. That's a Steeler 1st down. Wilson will throw again. Nowhere to get away, and he's going to go down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
He was looking for George Pickens there. And third down coming up. Now Russ. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Steelers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Just 8 seconds now until halftime, and the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Not wanting to take a chance this time, we'll keep this one on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Coach, thank you, and the rain only intensifying as the teams are back out here for what figures to be a sloppy second half to come. The rain not letting up. It continues to be a factor here as we get back underway in the second half. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground, and it's Harris. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll give it to Harris again. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to third down. Try to run for it with Harris. He will have a Steelers first down. They're able to get the third down conversion.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
First and 10. Another run here with Harris. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. the drive moving. Gets the first down. Nice gain of 5.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Tremaine Edmonds there to make the play. Here's 2nd and 9. They go play action now. Wilson hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. They get 29 yards. A big pickup on 4th down. They run it over center with Harris. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Again, and here comes Harris. And the Steelers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. Good running. Gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Here's a run. Trying to create some space, but will not find much. He'll get a yard. They'll mark it at the 3. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? They'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it with Harris. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run with Harris. He slams it in there, and he is in. Najee Harris, touchdown Steelers. He had the touchdown catch earlier. This time he takes it in on the ground. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll go play action here with Williams. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That is into the hands of Allen downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 74 yards. Touchdown, Chicago. On is Santos for the PAT. And this one is no good. Not sure if the rain and the wet footing is an issue there, but no extra point. The score stays where it is. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and